Hey there, YouTube. Well, here's this 2010 Ford Fusion Hybrid with 101,000 miles. You really don't see many of these at all. And I think this is the first one I see of this year with that many miles. I've already seen plenty of 2010 Fusions with 110, 120,000 miles, but never a hybrid. Damn bumper full of bugs. You can see the other side. It says a little dent right there. Backup sensors, as you can see. And you can see the interior. Looks like a basic model, just has Microsoft Sync. I don't know if that comes standard on the hybrid. So let's start this one up. Probably may not even crank. I heard the fuel pump though. So the gauge sweep, very colorful and vibrant displays. So let's crank it. I think it's on. Not sure. Ready to drive. So yeah, it's on. Let me put it in drive to be sure. Yeah, it's on. Well, I think this is the first tour I've ever done of a Ford Fusion Hybrid. So pretty much the same deal applies with the tours I've done of other Fusions and Milans. So it's quite quiet this time. Well, let's talk about comfort. This seat is electric. You can see right there. Ooh, so much thigh support. The front of the seat has my legs up in the air. I love that. Lumbar support is down here up front. So yeah, these seats, they are absolutely comfortable. You cannot complain about them. And the sides of the seats are nicely bolstered. Lots of support on your torso areas. So yeah, comfort is not an issue whatsoever in this car. So let's talk about interior quality. Entire dashboard, all soft touch. Entire thing is nicely padded. So that's quite easy. You can see a little compartment up there. It's not warped or anything. Go to the glove box. It's average sized. You can stow your books right there on the side. Little sharp edge. Shuts evenly too, as you can make out. So yeah, no big gaps or anything. So yeah, the padded dashboard runs right down to the side of the center stack here. This one seems to have ambient lighting. You can see a little thing right there, so I assume that's what it is. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, there we go. The magenta reddish color. Here you have your hazards. Not the traditional click. This is actually a rather nice sound to listen to. How did that happen? What the hell did I activate? TPMS or what? I don't know. Anyways, in-dash 6-disc. You can see the load button and up to 6 CDs. Rest of the radio controls, hands-free controls, aux jack, and this does have Sirius satellite radio, climate control, dual zone. You can see all this is the climate control down here. Ambient lighting controls, so you can see this is multiple colors. Let me put my shoe there. You can see yellow, blue, magenta, red, no green. Stability control, power outlet. None of this stuff clips off easily. At least I don't think it does. I mean, I'm applying effort on there. Ever shifter, the sides are leather wrapped. And this does have a CVT, as most hybrids do. So it's in drive. Surprised the engine hasn't came on yet. Sides of the center console is hard touch, and this hard plastic. You have your dual cup holders, and you can see the rings here. The ambient lighting. Follows right through, changes color. See, and if you see on the video that it's blinking, it's just how it is on the camera. It's not like that in person. This is so dirty though. This car so needs to be detailed. This is just gross. Ugh. And the rest of the center console. This is the upper section. It is a little bit jiggly. The lid is rather sturdy though. Let's open the lower section, and still more ambient lighting in there. You have your USB and aux jack, power outlets. Sharp edges inside though. This doesn't seem to clip off rather easily, and you don't even have any grip on there to really try to latch this off. I don't think it's going to come off like in the Camry. Armrest, nicely padded, and exposed stitching. E-brake. And obviously this car does have Microsoft Sync, so...
Sync, please say a command.
Shut up. Okay, let's shut up. And so even though the engine is off, so this has electric steering, sync controls, volume controls, hands-free controls, and cruise control, and information, the trip computer, things like that. Steering wheel is leather wrapped, and it is nicely thick. No complaints at all there. So you leave it for the turn signals, obviously, wipers. Steering wheel also tilts and telescopes, and it is damped. I forgot to see something over here. Glove box was damped also. Forgot to show that off. You can get your average MPGs right there. They average 32 miles per gallon right there. I don't think they drove that efficiently because all the leaves are gone. This is actually a little tree branch. So if you drive efficiently, that little branch will fill up with leaves. But if you drive inefficiently, you're going to lose your leaves. And you can see there's no leaves on there. Just one little teeny thing down there. It's probably dead. So yeah, let's go over here. Little drawer, I assume for coins, and I don't know what ape actually imprinted their fingers in there. Trunk and panel dim. And please excuse my voice, I'm going through the middle of a cold, so that's why my voice is a little deeper than usual. Headlamps, and it does have fogs. Let's leave that off. Door panel nicely padded above. Sides as well with this cloth, it's padded nicely, and the armrest, very plush. You have your window lock, power windows. Driver window does go up and down automatically. Power mirrors, door locks. Door pocket is just rather cheap plastic, scratches easily as you can see. It does have a holder here for the water bottles. Your headliner is nicely plush, very cushiony sun visor with its mirror and vanity light. Rearview mirror, I'm not sure if it dims. It could be for the rain sensing wipers, I'm not too sure, but there's a little sensor there, so it's possibly that it dims. So you have a little holder for the sunglasses here. Very cheaply made. That little plastic thing is what holds it in place. You can see it just bends if you force it. You really need to be gentle with that thing. Lighting fixtures, and you can see that lid doesn't really close too evenly. Probably warped out of place or it's just finished badly. And passenger side sun visor with its mirror and vanity light, same deal. You can pull out the sun visor and slide it down if you wish. Ocean handles on only 3 of the doors. And that's a rather caveman-like design. It's just so ugly. Spring is just exposed there. Many other car manufacturers, well, Ford even does it in some cars, they conceal that mechanism right there. So that's rather ugly to look at. I don't want to see that. Even though one shouldn't care, but yeah, for those who are picky, that will be annoying. So let's take a look at the back seat. As you can see, legroom is just generous, no complaints at all. Lots of legroom. And materials do carry over into the back seat when it comes to the door panel, nothing changes. The seat is a little bit on the firm side, but it's not too bad. You have another little AC 110 power outlet right there. Armrest with its cup holders. I hate this huge piece of plastic here. It's just so unnecessary. It will intrude with elbow comfort. I mean, they could have just made a slide-out cup holder or just the 2 cup holders up front here. I don't know, that could have been better made. Or at least not have that huge hunk of plastic. Have your lighting fixture up above. Those honeycomb style lights. This car's gonna run through pretty quick, so I'm gonna have to go quick. So yeah, in the hybrids, the trunk is actually a little bit smaller, likely because of the battery. It's back there somewhere. Yeah, you can see one big thing back there. There's a spare tire. You still have it. It's still a decent sized trunk. It's not too bad, but yeah, in the hybrids it's a little bit smaller. Let me back out a little bit. Yeah, you guys got the idea. So it has heated mirrors, as indicated there. Let's take a look under the hood. So yeah, Ford's 2.5 liter 4-cylinder paired to the electric motor, CVT. Atkinson cycle. It's quite similar to Toyota's hybrid Synergy drive, but Ford does their little tweaks to try to make a better system than Toyota. So, but yeah, it's still a similar setup. So you can see, it's all covered up. You can't really see much at all. Yeah, there's the front end again. The newer Fusion, the 2013. Is so going to be a huge seller. I mean, you look at this car, you have that huge chrome grille. I never liked that. But still, this model was on the Camry's tail. Believe it or not, the regular Fusions. But yeah, the 2013 is so going to be popular. Like, no kidding. You can see Ford's keyless entry system. It's a 5-digit code. I just floored the throttle. And you see that tap came right on. Yeah, it's a rather slow revving engine. So 3,500 RPM rev limit. Shut off. Well, it's supposed to. Well, YouTube, that's the 2010 Ford Fusion Hybrid.